Please remind me at the end of this lesson to give you an assignment, and this assignment will be marked out of 5. راح نصححها من 5 okay, and it will be added to the exam. So remind me if I forget at the end of this lecture to give you an assignment. Yes. Yes, good. So we shall start with chapter 10. Chapter 10 talks about mobile phones, hang up or keep talking. Actually, it refers to a period that is distant from, although it is recent past, على الرغم من أنه هي الماضي القريب، ولكن أكو صار يعني تغير سريع وسريع جدا. يعني هسه الآن okay, who can believe that this picture belongs to 2011? Yes, 2011.
أستاذ عباس بس صوتك مو واضح.
أستاذ بس ولد يقولون دندز له طلب مدى يوافق.
أستاذ صوتك مو واضح أستاذ، بعيد.
صوت مو واضح ولا بس عندك مو واضح؟
إيه أستاذ، هاي جاي يكتبوا لك بالتعليقات، شوفوا.
أستاذ موافق ولد وياك.
نعم. زين خليني اسوي ريفرش.
استاذ عباس، اذا ممكن عندي طريقه حل بسيط، انه تشارك الشاشه والموبايل ثاني هم تدخل عليه وتفتح المايك وتحكي من خلال الشاشه، بس ما اعرف انت مسويها يمكن.
والله شو اقول لك، هذا بالعكس هاي كلش مو زينه. هاي يعني تسوي صدى بالصوت، مرات تسوي وشه
لا انه تكتم الصوت من الحاسبه، من يم الحاسبه، وتفتح المايك من يم الموبايل، يصير على ما اعتقد.
خلينا نجرب.
جرب استاذ، بلكي على تصير.
واذا ما صارت
بس مجربينها تصير.
نجرب بلكي على
هسه انا داخل حاسبه وبالموبايل.
خل اوافق الروحي. انا راح ادزن طلب الروحي وراح اوافق الروحي.
تمام استاذ.
هسه هذا راح هسه واضح؟
بصدى قوي. صدى قوي.
بصدى قوي. ما نجح.
اوفى على قبل شويه يا استر.
انا ادري بهاي السالفه، مشكله هاي السالفه. سوى الصدى ما اعرف ليش. شنو دخل هذا بهذا؟
استاذ الا تكتم المايك مال الحاسبه ولا كذلك السماعات، يعني ما يطلع اي صوت كونه من الحاسبه.
عبا الله يا اسوي ريجن. انا راح ادزن طلب الروحي وراح اوافق الروحي.
اي استاذ، مثل ما قال محمد انه تكتم صوت الحاسبه لان هم ما ياثر.
هسه سمعوني؟
جدا
واضح. هسه واضح.
توب هسه توب. يعني شنو
توب؟ يعني زين.
So clear.
Good. Thank you so much. So أنا من جاي أحكي وياكم من الحاسب. المهم yes. شو تيهت أنا. yes. زين. حلو هذا. Good. So today we are going to talk about mobile phones, hang up or keep talking. Okay, good. Yes. زين. زين هنا إذا ردنا نسجل المحاضرة شلون؟
استاذ انا جاي اسجلها.
ايه وشلون ايش راح اسوي لما نسجلها؟
استاذ ارفعها برابط خاص على اليوتيوب وادزها بالجروب.
زين انت ايش قد يطلع عندك حجمها؟
يعني استاذ 500 600 ميجا بايت.
انا اسجلها تطلع عندي 170 ميجا 150.
استاذ انا جاي اسجلها اتش دي.
ليش يابا؟ من قال لك سجل HD؟ سجل لنا اياها
ما
بحجم
سجلت.
مناسب.
يعني
ايه
الصوت سجلت
ايه
بالحاسب. أوكي.
صح. كيفك؟ زين ماشي. يلا انا هسه سجلت محاضرة اليوم، محاضرة الجاية الله كريم نشوف شنو ترتيبها.
هاي
يس.
ثالث محاضرة أسجلها يعني، مو فقط صوت.
عاشت ايدك، المفروض كل طالب يسجل محاضرة، ماشي مو مشكلة. زين good. So if you can see here that this picture, although it is not too far, okay, it is not yes, it's been okay 10 years earlier. It seems to be very different from what we see nowadays. So if you see that the phones, the mobile phones are very different from the ones we use. Perhaps these are the first generations, the first generation of mobile phones with keyboards and also with a very limited functions of the screen. Yes. And these were mainly used for making call phones, and these were not used to surf the internet or to chat with the friends. Although yes, you can send messages, but these messages without emojis and pictures and so on and so forth. Yes, you can activate the internet using these phones, but the experience of internet with these phones, okay, is terribly disgusting, and it is too slow and does not motivate you to surf the internet more and more. It actually makes you makes you abhor. Okay, abhor. تعرفون كلمة abhor? It makes you abhor the internet. تعرفوا هاي الكلمة لو لا؟ abhor.
لا ما نعرف أستاذ.
ايه هسه انا كتبتها هاي امامكم. والله خلينا نروح للقاموس نشوف شي قلنا عليها هاي الكلمة. زين نروح للقاموس ونقول له كلمة abhor. يس. طبعا هذا من الكلمات يعني الاركيك او يعني الكلمات القديمة. It means to hate something. For example, a way of behaving or thinking, especially for moral reasons. طبعا يعني مرادفاتها هي detest and loath. هذه loath كلش قديمة. هاي يعني ماكو يعني من الكلمات اللي ممكن يقولون هسه these are literary words، يعني كلمات أدبية. loath okay يعني if you dislike something you loath it. يعني ما أعرف، يعني ممكن تشوفون معانيها ضمن مقرف مقزز ما أدري شنو، ما أدري هذا من الكلمات. yes. Good. So the experience of the internet using these mobile phones was very very bad, and it does not motivate you to surf the internet, to use the internet. Actually it makes you dislike the internet. Yes, so this is the picture here. You can see that the age of those people here in the picture, these are young, okay, young boys and girls. So we can see that the group of people specified in this yes, in this topic, in this subject, is the young people. Okay, young people. Anyway, so in this chapter, we are going to talk about using mobile phones. The reading skill specified in this chapter is distinguishing facts from opinions, while the building vocabulary is expressing certainty and uncertainty. So I want you to pay special attention to certainty and uncertainty. I want you to, during the reading, to pick out the words that express certainty and the words that express uncertainty. Good. As a teenager, Okay, if you look at the quotation here, as a teenager, you are at the last stage of your life when you will be happy to hear that the phone is for you. Uh, yes, who can comment on this quotation? So, do you have anything, any experience related to this quotation? Yes. Who can comment on this quotation؟ من يقدر يعلق على هذه المقولة؟ شفتها من عنده أو
I
شنو
think
اللي إجا
I
بباله؟
think he mean that teenager will be happy when they get the phones. That mean they have teenager life, and their parents won't give them a phone. So in that time,
Good,
not now.
good,
So when they
good.
be big enough, like graduated from high school, their parents will give them cell phones, and that will be like in تحول in their lives. You know,
Good, good,
they will be
good,
in
good.
college.
Yes, thank you so much, Naba. Yes, so who can,
So
who can consider Naba Munir's words and compare this quotation with what we live right now? Yes. يعني أريد أن واحد يعني هسه علي قالت نبأ منير ويقارن هاي الكوتيشن ويا الآن إحنا ما نعيشه الآن. Yes, who can give us this view, the two contradictory views that we have in front of us right now? Yes. محمد فلاح الصورة مالتك مسوي هيك يعني جاي تفكر بس ما أدري بما نفكر.
Yes, I'm thinking. I remember the first time when I have a phone, when I have a mobile phone in the
Good.
college.
Yes.
I remember it was 2005 or 6, 2006.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have a mobile Samsung C100 without
Good.
internet, without any application, just
Yes.
message, and
Yes.
part of the text is
Yes.
cut off.
And colored screen, right?
Yes,
Colored
yes,
screen.
exactly,
Yeah. Yes.
exactly.
Yes. So now you have this experience. Do you have kids? Do they have the same experience, or they
Yes,
have something else?
I have kids, and all time, my son and my daughter want to have a phone.
Good.
Yes,
Do you have you bought them phones?
no, just iPad for gaming.
Good. So at what age? Yes. How old are they?
I am I don't accept to have a phone for my children.
Good.
It's kids, just kids, not young people, not young. Uh, I fear about
Good.
my daughter and my son
Good.
from yes.
Good. Good. Thank you so much, Muhammad. Yes. Who else can? Who wants to talk about this topic? The contrast between the having mobile phones in the past and nowadays. So yes, who can tell us more about this contrast? يقدر يعني يخبرنا عن مزيد عن هذا contrast. Yes.
Can I add something?
Yes, please, Nila.
Okay. Actually, nowadays, when you have like kids, they age like 6 years old, not even
Good.
10, 6 years old.
Yes.
They feel like unfair if they don't have cell phones. They feel like
they are unfair.
they feel like it's unfair if they don't have cell
Good.
phones.
Good. Yes.
You know?
Yes. So
They
you
want
are
cell
yes.
phones.
Good. Good. Yes. Excellent. Yes. Thank you so much. In this respect, I want to add something. So, in the past, not anyone is going to have a phone, even if he is mature. Yes. You will have a phone at least when you reach the high school. Okay. When you reach high school, or maybe
السلام
at
عليكم.
yes. Yes, Calum. Yes.
اقدر اطلع ان شاء الله.
Okay. Okay. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes. Just a minute. Please feel free. Yes, you can absolutely feel free. Yes, good. Uh, yes, so you will not have a cell phone or mobile phone, okay, unless you reach the final stage or the final level of the high school. Yes, and you will got it, okay, very hard. Okay, very hard. You'll need to insist very hard to get your mobile phone. Nowadays, kids, okay, they are fairly common, and it is widespread that they use mobile phones at the early stages of their life. And here,
Generation Z.
yes, Generation Z. Yes, excellent. But Generation Z, okay, Generation Z should not use the mobile phones at the earlier stages of their life. So I want to open a discussion with you about whether it is useful or harmful to give the kids a mobile phone at the early stages of their life. For example, starting from 2 years onward.
I think for a schedule, it's useful, but all time, all day, it's not good
Uh,
for.
so you mean that it is plausible and reasonable to give them the mobile phone, to use the mobile phone according to specific times and specific
Yes,
durations
maybe
during
2 hour a day, 4 hour, 2 hour, four
like
hour.
for
Yes.
example 2 hours per day yes, thank you so much, Muhammad. What else? Who has an opinion to add in this respect? Yes, I want to stimulate your speaking activity. طبعا احنا مو عندنا speaking, writing, listening and reading. زين، احنا هسه جاي نسوي كل بداية كل قطعة احنا نحاول شنو نحرك السبيكينج شوي. اذا ما تحرك السبيكينج عندنا نشغل العربي. المهم انه احنا نرتبط بالموضوع. Yes, good. Yes, what else? Yes.
Mm, can I?
Yes, please, Naba Munir.
Okay. I feel it's not good and have a positive effects and negative effects.
Good.
For me, from my own experience, it's had a negative effect on my son. He start talking really like he was late talking, you know. So
Good.
when
Have
he
trouble
talks,
with language development. Good.
yeah,
Yes.
but when he talks, he talked English. He says English words. He don't say Sierra. He said car. Everything is my and my sis. Sometimes he said
Good.
so. He uses
Yes, because he is
because
exposed to English more than Arabic.
yeah,
Yes.
I intend to give him mobile, but he watches like English videos so that he will have language, and then I will like take it slowly because I am convinced that books
Yes.
is much better than
In this respect.
mobiles in every
Good. Yes.
situation.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I think the give mobile for kids in that age of 2 or less than that is caused to hyperactivity or autism. It's which really
Yes.
the disease of this area. So I don't agree with Muhammad. Maybe with this schedule to for just for have fun or to take an idea. And also I agree with the Naba as I see my daughters now. Their pronunciation in English was very beautiful. YouTube channels that talking in English for kids. So it's
they watch videos that teach them certain words by mentioning
yes,
the word and the picture, right?
exactly, yes.
Good. Yes, and
There's many
yes.
channels beautiful for kids
Yes.
for in
Good.
this issue. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. that is widespread. In this respect, okay, we have come across nowadays across that is autism. Okay, previously, I don't think that any one of us is familiar with this kind of illness. Or yes, it is a kind of illness. It is not disease. Yes. And I don't think that any one of us is familiar with this kind of illness. And yes, okay. بس خلي شكل هذا الشحن. Yes. So it is nowadays, it is widespread, and it is common that children are infected with this kind of devilish, I call devilish illness. And
You choose the right word.
yeah,
Really the right word.
yes, yes. The problem is not the mobile itself. We know that everything can be used in a positive way and in a negative way. You can, okay, you as an adult, you can use your mobile in a positive way or in a negative way. You are free to do anything. But the children should not be left alone with this device. I think that the problem is not the mobile itself. I think that their parents are to some extent are ignorant of the negatives of this device. This is number one. Number two, I think that it is not just the ignorance of their parents. Actually, their parents needs to be with their children all the time, at least as an administrator. يعني على الأقل كمشرف. اوكي، تكون انت مشرف على الاشياء اللي جايك.
Parents.
Yes, good. The problem is not the mobile itself. The problem is that leaving the children with a mobile alone, this is the biggest trouble, and this is the main reason why they have autism. Because children, they need an explanation for everything. So, and everything they see, they need an explanation to it. Okay, why this happens? What do they call this? What can we do with this thing? Okay, how can we how can we do that? How can we do this? Okay, children all the time, they need answers to their questions.
Curious.
Yes, excellent. And if you left them alone with this device, and there are many kinds of videos that they do not even know what they are, and they during the way they watch videos, they have no idea what is going on. And by the way, there are some videos on the YouTube that have the participants in the video, they do not talk at all. This is really weird. Why the participant, they do not talk? They only sign, and they use gestures, and they use their hands. Why these participants don't talk to each other? It is, you need to ask yourself this question. So to me, yes, mobile phone is a harmful, powerful tool. Okay, harmful, powerful tool. So for me, I prefer that children will not be exposed to mobile phones at all during the early stages of their life.
Can I something?
Yes,
my son, he's 9 years, and he loved the phone, especially the games. He preferred the phone, and he keep it in his hands all the time.
Yes.
I don't give him phone, but his father gave him, and he say he's curious and he won't discover everything. So
Yes.
let's give him a chance for that. I said, okay, not for too long time. I hate two things for the kids. The first one is the candy, because it's make their teeth broken and hurt them. And the second thing is the phone. I agree with you, Professor, and I agree with Naba and Muhammad and Mustafa too. I see my son, he looking very angry, and he don't
Good,
have the
good.
ability.
This is one of the signs of using mobile phones. Most of
Yeah.
the children who use mobile phones, those are very angry, and you cannot talk to them freely. And they got angry, and they start shouting. Okay,
Yeah.
before you even talk to them. Yes.
He yelled on my face and he said,
Yes.
okay, mom, you don't care for me. I
Yes.
don't find for my son to make him angry. He just
Yes.
angry, you know,
Good.
just angry for no reason. And all
Yes.
the time, he don't want the food. He don't
Yes.
desire the food. I give
Yes.
him and he said, mom, I'm not hungry. Why you
Yes.
cook this? I hate this and I hate this. And that's
Yes.
make him never eat. And he
Good.
looking so skinny.
Good. Yes.
I hate the phone and
Yes.
I give my advice, don't give the phone for your kids.
Yes.
Never.
Yes, good. Thank you so much, Fatma. So the child himself or herself is an imaginative, playful person. Don't give them phone and don't let them play games by using the phone. Let them play games by using their hands, by using their abilities. Okay, their cognitive abilities, like for example, construction. Give them a piece, a puzzle, a thing that they can touch. They can turn it off, a thing that can be built or can be destroyed or something. They let them use their hands. Let them use their imagination. Okay, let them be active. Let them move around. Let them run through the house. Let them do anything. Okay, instead of giving them the mobile phone. It will limit their imagination. It will make them very angry. Okay, make them lose the ability to speech. Okay, and this is really one of the dreadful nightmares ever that the parent can face, and you will keep suffering your entire life. You have one of the your child that that he looks well, but actually he is not a social human being. Okay, all of these things are the results of the okay, yes, I will say it. All of these things are the results of the parents. The parents are yes, the parents need to pay special attention to their kids. They need to administrate their movements and their activities. Okay, they need to look for them. They need to concentrate on what they do. There is no problem if you let them watch, not use watch. Okay, make it a television for him. Okay, you can show him a story, and during this story explain what happens, who's this, who's that, what they are doing, what they plan to do. Okay, what is the conclusion? Okay, what happens during the story? Yes, let them watch and don't let them use it. uh, yes, this is my opinion. You may agree with me, you may disagree. It is an open-ended discussion. No one can prove you wrong, and no one can prove me wrong. Yes, Muhammad Falah. Okay, cut it short. Yes.
Yes, I think, in my opinion, it's like a knife. When the knife in the children's hand, they can cut their hands, but if you teach them how to use
Yes.
correctly, that will be fine.
Yes, true. It's true. True. But it
So
would
I
be
think,
very
yes,
difficult. But it will be very difficult for you to communicate with your child at the age of 3 years to tell him that this is good and this is bad, this is correct and this is incorrect. It would be very, very difficult, frustrating, and tiresome task. Good. Yes. Yes, you may do that. You may have the ability to do that. As yes, others they may find it a very difficult task. Yes, it is up to you to decide which thing is the best one. Good. So we will move to yes. We will move to yes. We will move to the next section before you read. So here we have to connect with the topic. Check your answers to these questions about talking on phone. How many times did you talk on phone yesterday? Okay, you need to check this. Okay, in your textbook. Is it fewer than 3 hours? Three times. Sorry, 3 times. Is it between 3 and 10? Is it more than 10? Okay, check this. Yes. How much time did you spend talking on mobile phone? Okay. Here talks about. Here we ask about the number, the frequency. Okay, the frequency. Here we ask about the time. Okay, is it less than 1 hour? Is it between 1 and 2 hours? Yes. Is it more than 2 hours? Okay, more than 2 hours. Yes, you need also to check this. Do you think mobile phones might be dangerous to your health or not? Yes, I need an answer to this question. Yes, no, I don't know. Yes.
We don't know.
Don't know. Yes, I don't know.
No, actually, it hurts our eyes to
Good.
keep
So it is
in touch with the
dangerous.
mobile. Yeah, it's
Yes,
dangerous.
it is
Absolutely
dangerous.
dangerous.
Yes, dangerous.
But the screen modern by filter.
Yes. Pay attention to the word dangerous. Dangerous
No.
describes something that is dangerous describes something that is seriously dangerous. It is not just an effect. For example, hurting your eyes. This kind it is one of the effect of the mobile phone. It may hurt your eyes, but when you say that something is dangerous, then it threatens your life. يعني يهدد حياتك. Then هذا شنو هذا dangerous.
Maybe threaten our social life because we will be distant from the real life and into
Yes.
the internet life,
Yes,
the unreal life.
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
the word harmful is
So-
more close than dangerous.
Harmful. Yes,
Yes.
harmful. Yes. So here, dangerous. Why the word dangerous? Because during the passage we will see how the mobile phone is dangerous, and you will link the word dangerous to what will be described next. So please keep in mind the word dangerous, and during the reading, try to connect between the word dangerous and the reading passage. Yes, good. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to play
May I?
the recording. Yes.
Can I
yes.
read?
No, I'm going to play the recording, or you will read first. Yes, read please. بعدين yes. Yes, يقين.
Mobile phone, hung up or keep talking. More than 2 billion people use mobile phone today. In many places, it is more common to use common to use a mobile phone or call phone than a landline الخط الأرضي.
Yes.
Mobile phone are especially popular with the young people. They found that the phones are more than a means of communication. Having a mobile phone shows that they are cool and
yes.
cool and
connected. Connected. هاي الماكو، هاي الاي شغلوها مثلا connected
cool
مثلا كمان اوكي بالاي
connected.
كمان
يا هي الاو
هاي الاو تلفظ شوا، هاي ما تلفظ او connected
وما بعدنا ما ندري ايش وقت تجي شوا وش وقت تجي شو اسمه.
هاي من تشيكوا بالقاموس تحفظون مع الصوت معه. Yes, good.
بالضبط.
محمد جاسم. Yes, محمد.
نعم أستاذ. The explanation is mobile phone used around the world.
Explosion, محمد. Explosion.
Yes. The explosion is mobile phone used around the world has some health professionals world. Some doctors are concerned that in the future people may suffer health problems from using mobile phones. Uh, Even though there are people who claim their mobile phones
Mhm.
are making them sick. In one case, a young Swiss man had to stop walking because of serious memory memory loss. He couldn't remember even simple things. He would often forget the name of his own child. The man used to talk on his mobile.
Yes. Good. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Who can complete next?
Can I read?
Yes. منو كرار؟ موحان. Yes, كرار.
نعم. Phone for 6 hours a day, every day of his working week. For a couple of years, his family doctor blamed his mobile phone use, but his employer's doctor disagreed. Of course, mobile phone companies are worried about the negative publicity of such stories. They say that there is not proof that mobile phones are bad for your health, while there still isn't any
Thank you so
proof.
much. Thank you so much. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
كرار. يس. خلينا نشوف هذول الأذرز اللي هنا. يس علي قاسم. يس علي قاسم إبراهيم. علي قاسم إبراهيم. يس علي قاسم.
يمكن ما عندنا هيك اسم.
منو هذا ويانا؟ علي قاسم إبراهيم.
هذا علي قاسم.
مو ويانا
استاذ
خالد؟
ويانا هذا الطالب
ويانا؟
هو بس يمكن من شعبة الاي ما أعرف.
لا بشعبة.
ما بشعبة.
زين. يس فاطمة عبد الباري. يس فاطمة. فاطمة عبد الباري. يس ماكو. فاطمة محمود حسين. فاطمة محمود حسين. يس وينها فاطمة محمود حسين؟ إذا فاطمة محمود حسين. اوكي. يلا فاطمة ناظم.
نعم أستاذ.
Yes.
While there still isn't any proof that mobile phones are bad for your health, neither is there any proof that mobile phones aren't bad for your health. Research has shown that using mobile phones affects brain activity, but it isn't clear why or what effect it might have over the long term.
Yes, thank you so much, Fatma Nadam. Yes, Muhammad Basim.
نعم
Muhammad
أستاذ.
Basim. Yes, Muhammad.
What is that makes mobile phones potentially harmful? The answer is radiation. Radiation happens when one object sends
Radiation.
Radiation, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
هسه
Radiation happens.
ثواني محمد. هسه حاولوا تربطون بين هذا الباراجراف وبين الكلمة dangerous. Yes.
Radiation happens when one object send heat or energy to another object. Heat radiation from the sun, for example, is heat sent from the sun to the earth. High-tech machines can detect very small amounts of radiation from mobile phones. the amount of radiation from mobile phones falls between the lower amount the radio waves produce and the higher amount that microwaves make. Its effect that some radiation comes from mobile phones, while mobile phones companies agree with this effect. This fact, they say that they say the amount is too small to worry about. Some scientists, however, disagree. They say we still don't know if a small amount of radiation over a long period of time can cause health problems.
Good, thank you so much محمد باسم.
Thank you.
Can I read?
أستاذ أقدر أغادر أستاذ؟
منو؟
أنا عندي التزام. منتظر أسعد.
انتظر أسعد. يس ابتديت يس. اوكي براحتك.
ممنون أستاذ. أي كابتن جو.
اوكي من عندنا اوكي نرجس. وين نرجس؟ يس نرجس.
نعم أستاذ.
Yes, read please نرجس. Yes نرجس. اوكي عندنا اوكي يس منو يريد يطلع؟
مصطفى.
مصطفى مشتاق.
نعم.
يس مصطفى. خلينا نشوف مصطفى مشتاق.
نعم أستاذ وصل بس وين وصل أستاذ؟ العفو شوي نسيت.
As the debate about the safety. Yes.
As the date about the safety of mobile phones continues you meeting what to take some العفو advise from sentence use your mobile phone only when you really need to keep your telephone calls short turn your phone off when you aren't using it when you do use it for long calls try using earbuds. استاذ العفو طبعا مرتبك لين اول مره.
يلا ماشي انا سمعتك.
Instead of holding the phone to your ear in the future health so for you be careful.
يس اعتقد اكو سطر كامل ما سمعته انا. يمكن من in the future راسا صارت health. So yes thank you so much مصطفى مشتاق. يس هذا مصطفى مهدي طاك شو اسمه. Yes good thank you so much. So Mustafa Mushtaq, we are going to play the recording. Please pay attention, special attention to the paragraph that you have read. Yes, so we are going to yes, we are going to play the recording. Okay, chapter 10. We have 4 chapters left. عندنا 4 حتى نخلص. Okay, we have 4 left. Yes, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, good. هسه شلون هنا بهاي الحالة راح نشغل الريكوردينج. زين راح نشغل الريكوردينج باستخدام الطريقة الآتية. راح نجي لهذا اوكي ونسوي له الاوديو اوف. اوديو اوف ماشي. يس شو بعد يشتغل الاوديو. ماشي هسه جاي يسمعون؟
More than 2 billion people. Chapter
ايه
10.
استاذ هسه وضح.
Phones. Hang up or keep talking. More than 2 billion people use mobile phones today. In many places, it is more common to use a mobile phone or cell phone than a landline. Mobile phones are especially popular with young people. They find that the phones are more than a means of communication. Having a mobile phone shows that they are cool and connected. The explosion in mobile phone use around the world has some health professionals worried. Some doctors are concerned that in the future, people may suffer health problems from using mobile phones. Even now, there are people who claim that their mobile phones are making them sick. In one case, a young salesman had to stop working because of serious memory loss. He couldn't remember even simple things. He would often forget the name of his own child. The man used to talk on his mobile phone for 6 hours a day, every day of his working week, for a couple of years. His family doctor blamed his mobile phone use, but his employer's doctor disagreed. Of course, mobile phone companies are worried about the negative publicity of such stories. They say that there is no proof that mobile phones are bad for your health. While there still isn't any proof that mobile phones are bad for your health, neither is there any proof that mobile phones aren't bad for your health. Research has shown that using mobile phones affects brain activity, but it isn't clear why or what effect it might have over the long term. What is it that makes mobile phones potentially harmful? The answer is radiation. Radiation happens when one object sends heat or energy to another object. Heat radiation from the sun, for example, is heat sent from the sun to the earth. High-tech machines can detect very small amounts of radiation from mobile phones. The amount of radiation from mobile phones falls between the lower amount that radio waves produce and the higher amount that microwaves make. It's a fact that some radiation comes from mobile phones. While mobile phone companies agree with this fact, they say the amount is too small to worry about. Some scientists, however, disagree. They say we still don't know if small amounts of radiation over a long period of time can cause health problems. As the debate about the safety of mobile phones continues, you might want to take some advice from scientists. Use your mobile phone only when you really need to. Keep your telephone calls short. Turn your phone off when you aren't using it. When you do use it for long calls, try using earbuds instead of holding the phone to your ear. In the future, mobile phones may have a warning label that says they are bad for your health. So for now, be careful.
Thank you so much. Is there any kind of product?
أستاذ صوتك ناصي.
ايه الصراحة احول على نفتح المايك. يس ونقول نستخدم speaker. Yes, هسه سمعوني. Yes, is there
تمام.
any kind of yes, is there any kind of product that has a warning label? Have you bought any kind of product that has a warning label? Yes. يا منتج موجود ب warning label.
The microwave. The microwave.
Okay,
That using for
microwave.
cook in kitchen. Yeah.
Yes.
It's
So what
contain.
is the warning? Yes.
It's keep away from the heat of the microwave.
Good.
Don't put the metallic thing inside the microwave. Put
Good.
only the
Excellent.
glass things. Hmm.
Good. Good. What else? Okay. Something. Okay. That is widespread. Really widespread.
May I?
Yes. Yes, please, Muntadan.
I think the machine of the X-ray, maybe,
Uh-huh. Yes, no,
in the
something
hospital.
okay, something more down to earth. تعرفون يعني شنو more down to earth؟ يعني down to earth يعني فشي أنا بعد أبسط وأسهل كثير من هذه الأشياء اللي زين موجودة.
Smoke,
Yes.
maybe. Smoke
Good.
may kill
Yes.
you.
Good. Yes, smoking cigarettes. Okay, if you bought any kind of cigarettes, you
All the
will have
heaters.
yes, you will have a warning label that cigarettes are the main source of any kind of yes cancer.
Cancer.
Yes,
Cancer.
yes. So yes, it has a warning label. So perhaps okay, 20 years, okay, 10 years later, when you buy an iPhone, for example, or any kind of phone from any of the well-known companies, you will have a warning label, like, for example, using the phone more than 2 hours per day may cause you a severe pain in your, for example, neck. ماشي؟ Huh?
Exactly. Actually, when I said that the mobile is dangerous, I was meaning this study that the mobile produce some kind of waves that's affecting
Yes,
the function of the
yes,
brain and extra.
yes,
And
yes,
from
good.
my personal experience, using the mobile a lot make your give you a headache and
Yes,
sometimes high pressure and
yes.
so on and so forth.
Okay, yes, good. Okay, yes, thank you so much, Naba. So I want you to link between the building vocabulary and the words that I have highlighted through the passage. So if you look at the word, okay, or, okay, or, yes, the first word, or,
Uncertainty, right?
yes, good, yes. So here, the main idea of certainty and uncertainty, and the whole modal verbs, those verbs that can be either true or false. There is no a clear cut between the two options. These are called yes, modal verbs, and they give you a space to express your opinion without being committed to it. يعني تعطيك مجال انه تعبر عن رايك بدون ما تكون انت مسؤول عن هذا الراي او محاسب على هذا الراي. Yes, فنلاحظ انه الباسج اوكي it is full of شنو؟ full of modalities. نلاحظ اولا بادينا من العنوان اكو عندنا شنو كلمه او. اوكي او هنا هو اصلا منطيك مساحه انه انت شنو تعبر بها عن رايك، يا اما hang up يا اما keep talking. زين. Okay, I want to ask you about the word find here. What does it mean? They find that.
No,
Found.
no. They
Okay.
know.
Good. Yes, they know. Yes, they know that. They found that. They know that. Good. Yes. No. Yes. So here, the word find, okay, expresses an attitude of the young people toward what? Toward mobile phones. So this is a kind of modality. Yes. Yes. Who can tell us? Okay, the word worried here. Yes, worried means
Concerned. Maybe disquiet.
yes.
Maybe disquiet.
Quite.
Disquiet, maybe.
Disquiet? No.
Yes.
Unquiet.
No. Unquiet.
Yeah.
Worried. Unquiet. No, I think that you are far
May I?
away. Yes. Yes, Muntaza.
They are maybe concerned.
Okay, good. Concerned. Yes.
Have a concern.
Concerned.
Yes. Have a concern. Yes.
Yes. Concerned.
Yes. What
Interested,
else?
maybe.
No. No, Muhammad.
That's
If you
it.
are worried about something, you are not interested in it. Yes.
Or
Yes.
maybe they
Yes.
have doubt about the machine, maybe some doubt.
Uh-huh.
Maybe afraid, sir. Afraid.
Afraid. Yes. Excellent.
It's
Afraid.
afraid of the
Okay. So
Afraid.
negatives.
Yes.
yes, good.
Yes. Of the
Excellent.
negative things.
Afraid. Afraid. They are afraid. They may be anxious. Okay. It is an adjective.
Carrying.
Worried here. Yes.
Exactly.
Captain.
Carrying.
Okay. What does it mean?
يعني مهموم.
Mahmoom. Okay. Yes.
قلق
Can you spell
مهموم.
it? Yes. Can you spell it, please?
Car.
Uh-huh.
A-W.
A-W-O-R-N.
N.
Careworn. Looking tired because you have a lot of worries. Yes. Careworn.
afraid.
اوكي هذا
Careworn.
الكلمة.
هاي تنقرأها شي.
خل نسمعها هسه. خل اسوي سكرين شير منا انا هم ومنك هم اكو سكرين شير. زين يصير نسوي اثنيناتنا سكرين شير لو لا؟ خل اسوي له هذا كانسل وخلي اغلق الصوت من هنا. اوكي وافتح الصوت من هنا. shit god.
Careworn.
السوارة سمعتوها؟
careworn.
Careworn.
مو صحيح مثل ما قريتها.
careworn.
Careworn.
كارقة.
ما أعرف.
قال careworn.
لا.
Careworn.
careworn. careworn.
Careworn.
Yes. أوكي هنا صوت الأ وهنا الأو. Yes. careworn. Yes.
يعني هي صحيحة من هذين الجمل. يعني قصدي نفس معنى الكلمة word.
Yes. Looking tired because yes, good. Yes, excellent. Thank you so much, Shafin. Absolutely yes.
careworn.
نجي نفتح منه. يس هاي خوش شغلة علمتونا اياها.
رابون ممكن.
استاذ هاي ما عليها 5 درجات هدية.
اي يس. بعد ممكن نقول يس.
رابون.
terrible.
terrible.
مو
Yes.
terrible. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Terrible is not even synonym to the word worry. Yes. Okay. So you have careworn, you have anxious, you have afraid, you have yes. Yes. You have these words that you need to think about. Yes.
Turbulent.
Yes.
Turbulent.
Okay, spell it, please. شنو؟ spell it,
turbulent. turbulent. يعني مضطرب.
Okay. يعني can you okay T turbulent ما أعرف أنا يعني ما أدري. أوكي ما أتوقع سمعتها بشكل يعني صحيح.
concern.
إيه spell it please. Please spell it.
T-U
maybe C-O-N.
T-U
T-U-R.
C-O-N. Oh.
T-U-R. Yes.
B-U
B-U.
Turbulence.
Turbulent. Okay. Yes, I know this word. Okay. Turbulent. Okay.
Turbulent.
No. Okay. If you look at the definition here, okay, in which there is a lot of sudden change. Okay. يعني اضطرابات
turbulent هي اضطراب، نوع من أنواع الاضطرابات in which there is a sudden change, confusion, disagreement and sometimes violence. مو إيه turbulent هي نوع من أنواع الاضطرابات. turbulent. Yes. Good.
The closest concern.
Yes.
The closest concern for the word.
Concern. Yes. Concern, afraid, anxious. Yes. And careworn. Careworn. Yes. Look at the words may and claim, couldn't, used to. Okay, these words are expressing uncertainty and uncertainty. May expresses one of the words that expresses possibility. Yes. Yes. نبأ منير. What is the difference between may and might?
May is a good possibility and might is a small possibility, I think.
No. Yes. May is factual possibility and might is
the good one.
Yes.
Good possibility
is theoretical possibility. Yes. He might be mistaken. يعني لما نقول إن he might be mistaken إذن هو يعني ما أعرف نظريا ممكن إنه يكون مخطئ. Okay. The road might be blocked. هذه هنا factual. الطريق احتمال يكون مسدود. ما أقدر أقول إن might ما يصير لأن هذه مو نظرية. هذه المسألة مو نظرية. هذه المسألة حقيقية موجودة. الطريق مسدود. موشي. فواحدة factual possibility والثانية هي تكون theoretical possibility. زين. نلاحظ أنه كلمة may تعبر عن ال uncertainty. الclaim أيضا uncertainty. couldn't هي من أفعال ال uncertainty لكن هنا من يقول لي شنو معناها؟ Yes.
ياكل من العفو أستاذ.
هاي wouldn't بالعربي.
إنه ما
لا
قدر
يستطيع.
يتذكر.
لا يستطيع.
شو تعبر عن شنو؟
عدم إمكانية.
يعني
لو
لن يقدر.
possibility. لو possibility. عدم إمكانية أستاذ. لو possibility.
نريد هذا الشيء بس ما نقدر يعني.
لن يستطع التذكر.
اي شو يسموه هاي بالانجليزي؟ هسه احنا تكلمنا عن theoretical possibility وتكلمنا عن factual possibility. هذا تعبر عن شنو؟
يعني فقد القدرة.
يعني إنه good possibility.
ماكو good.
He couldn't. لا أستاذ مو تعرف شو القضية. لا والله احنا بالإنشاء الأستاذ دزلنا ملزمة فبالملزمة المي الصو يعني أتذكر مكتوب بها إنه تعبر عن good possibility. هسه راح أشوفها يعني بالملزمة.
good. إذا تردون أنا أحول لكم محاضرة بها
والله
معاني.
يا ريت أستاذ.
يا ريت والله.
يا ريت أستاذ والله.
Yes فاطمة.
ability.
Yes, good. Which type of ability? Okay. عندنا أختها يا هي الكان. إيه. وهاي والكود هاي شو تعبر إذا كانت الكان present الكود شنو؟
الماضي مالتها.
يعني يا نوع من أنواع الability.
the past.
إيه يلا طلعي لي إياها بكلمتين.
هي الكان اللي هي بالمضارع والكود مالت الماضي مالتها.
إيه. هسه أنا أريد تطلعي لي مفهوم عبارة عن جزئين الability والpast. شلون تطلعيها؟ Yes. Past ability.
I have no idea.
هاي هنا يسموها past ability. Yes. طبعا إذا تلاحظون كلمة blamed. تلاحظون هنا كلش ظاهرة عندنا certainty والuncertainty. Isn't neither. Any proof isn't clear. شو تلاحظ انه شنو؟ تلاحظ انه فعلا طاغي هنا بهذا الباراجراف قضية الانسرتينتي. كلش طاغية.
زين هنا بهذا الباراجراف اللي بعده العكس تماما يعني صاير طاغي. وين شنو اللي طاغي هنا؟ السيرتنتي هي اللي طاغية. ليش؟ لأن نتكلم عن موضوع علمي. فش تلقاه جاي يستخدم أفعال بالفعل المضارع بدون any modal verb. فقال sends وقال is وقال falls وقال comes وقال agree وقال disagree. إذا هنا جاي يتكلم عن حقائق علمية لا غير خاضعة للنقاش والجدال. نعم. طبعا هنا يرجع للuncertainty من جديد، يستخدم كلمة debate وما might وmay have. yes.
أستاذ طبعا أرسلت الملزمة اللي عندنا أرسلتها بالجروب، مكتوب على الماي إنه good probability والمايت small probability. شوف هذا بالجروب مالتنا.
اوكي خلي اشوف هذا اللي عندي اني. نشوف هنا اللكتشرز. اوكي ونشوف اكو شيء اسمه اعتقد يس فاينل auxiliaries assignment. وين بالله هذني المود؟ اعتقد هذا المود. اوكي يس هذني كل وحده ومعناها. زين هنا عندكم الكان تعبر عن معنيين بكل الأحوال ability و permission. الكود تعبر عن past ability present future permission present possibility contingent possibility كل واحدة مثال قدامه. permission و factual possibility و permission. هاي المay permission و factual possibility. المايت هي permission و theoretical possibility. الشل تعبر عن الفوليشن يعني طوعا اوكي اراديا. تعبر عن willingness وintention وinsistence. الشد تعبر عن obligation putative contingent. الwill تعبر عن willingness intention insistence prediction. الwould تعبر عن willingness insistence contingent use. والmust تعبر عن obligation ونecessity. وهذا الملف ما اعطيكم اياه وراح اغلقه.
ليش استاذ؟
لا حباب استاذ.
هذيك
لا حباب دزه.
استاذ ابراهيم حسين دزه.
هاي محاضرات شلون اعطيكم اياها؟ بها حقوق نشر، بها كوبي رايت مو
استاذ ما نعطيها والله. ايوه
ما ننشرها استاذ صدق كذي.
بس استاذ لا تروح سكرينات.
هذا تعب الملخصات مالتي ما اعطيهن لسه لو ما
محاضرة مسجلة.
خلي اسمك بيهن. خلي اسمك بيهن. حول بي دي اف استاذ.
خلي حقوق بيها. خلي حقوق.
خلي اسمك بي دي اف.
استاذ خلي الحقوق على طول الصفحة حتى انه ما حد يقدر يغير بيها.
واخلي علامة مائية مو واخلي قفل على الدوكيومنت.
لا استاذ والله تقدر يعني من الطول للطول بالصفحة اكتب اسمك.
استاذ وبعد شو اسوي؟
هي مسجلة استاذ.
سويها مشفرة.
هي مسجلة راح ناخذ لها سكرينات.
يس ان شاء الله اليوم احول لكم اياها ان شاء الله على المجموعة.
رحم الله والديك استاذ.
تسلم استاذ.
إذا تلاحظون إنه هذا الباسج is full of certainty and uncertainty. كلهن لاحظنا إنه certainty عبر عنه باستخدام الفعل المضارع البسيط، والuncertainty عبر عنه بعدة مفردات. من عندهن الدبيت ومن عندهن المايت والمي هاف وأيضا النفي، وأيضا عبر عنها بالنايذر والأو، وعبر عنها بكلمات أخرى مثل claim مثل worried مثل may used to. هذين كلها المفردات تستخدم التعبير عن uncertainty. شكرا جزيلا لكم.
أستاذ أريد أرجع أسألك أستاذ هذا السؤال مرة ثانية.
نعم.
أنا المحاضرة اللي فاتت سألتك أستاذ شلون قدرت أنه توصل لهاي الدرجة بالجرامر. أستاذ أنا مشكلتي وعقدتي باللغة الإنجليزية هو الجرامر. أستاذ حبذا لو نصيحة يعني صغيرة شلون نقدر نوصل بالجرامر لهالمستوى من التمكن بهاي يعني هذا الموضوع الصعب اللي جاي نعاني كل احنا بيه.
نعم. يعني ما أقدر أجاوبك غير بس يعني بنقطة واحدة. أنا حالي حال باقي الطلاب اللي درسوا عندهم اهتمامات معينة. فأكو الطلاب اللي كانوا وياي اهتماماتهم تطبيقية جدا، يعني يميلون للمهارات التطبيقية. زين فكانوا يميلون للسوسيو لينغويستكس، يميلون للفانكشنال للدراسة الوظيفية. أنا يعني كان اهتمامي كله بالنحو، يعني دائما أعتقد ودافع عن هذا الرأي أنه أستاذ اللغة الإنجليزية أهم ما ميزه هو النحو، لا يميزه الوظائف ولا يميزه الابلايد ولا يميزه التطبيق ولا يميزه الاحصاءات ولا يميزه زين يعني الخصائص الاجتماعيه للدراسه مالته، ولا يميزه اي نوع من انواع دراسه اخرى غير النحو اللي هو اشبه بالهويه اللي يحملها وياه. طبعا مواضيع النحويه انا يعني مهتم بها جدا. ليش؟ لان انا بالنسبه لي اعتقد انه دراسه علم اللغه تتمحور حول النحو وليس حول الحلقات البعيده. الحلقات البعيدة ايش تشمل؟ تشمل علم اللغة الاجتماعي، وتشمل علم اللغة التداولي، وتشمل زين المعنى، وتشمل الوظائف، وتشمل التطبيق، وتشمل التعلم، وتشمل زين علم اللغة النفسي، وتشمل اللغة والأدب، وتشمل الأسلوب، وتشمل الفلسفة، وتشمل الأنثروبولوجي، وتشمل الثقافة، وتشمل طبعا إنسان لو أعدد لكم إياها هذا للصبح ما يخلص. زين، فهذن الحلقات البعيدة كل ما ابتعدت عنهن كل ما ابتعدت عن علم اللغة ويعني صلب دراسة علم اللغة. أنا مهتم بهذا الجانب فأطور نفسي بهذا الجانب، أحبه. أستاذ غيره ما يحب هذا الجانب ما يطور نفسه به، هو حر. يس، جاوبتش فاطمة؟ اهتمامات القضية فقط
لا أستاذ،
مجرد
مو جواب شافي أقدر أقول.
إيه.
يعني أستاذ أنت مجرد أنه مهتم بهذا المجال خلاك أنه تكون مطلع
نعم.
أكثر، وهو
نعم.
الفضول دائما يدفع الإنسان يروح يكتشف بالموضوع اللي مهتم به. أستاذ أنا مثلا
نعم.
مو بس مهتمة، أنا أريد أتعلم مثل ما
لكن
أنت
اكو
ذكرت.
فتشي فرق، اكو فتشي يفرق من تروح على موضوع انت مهتم به وتشوفه صعب، مو تدير وجهك وتروح. لا، ابقى
I'm
ابقى
tried. I'm
اي
never left.
ابقى مصر عليه لحد ما تفهمه. زين. يس، وبالمناسبة عندي الطالبة نبأ منير، وعندي أيضا الطالب محمد عدنان. أحب أنه أهديهم واحد من الكتب اللي موجودة عندي، مكتبة اللغة الإنجليزية. عندي أكثر من 2000 كتاب، 3000 كتاب. أحب أن راح أختار واحد من الكتب وأهديهم. زين، كل واحد كتاب ممكن يقرأ. طبعا عندي مختلف التخصصات. زين، عندي مختلف التخصصات. زين، أنا راح أختار واحد حسب فهمي لشخصياتهم، حسب فهمي لشخصية نبأ، وحسب فهمي لشخصية محمد عدنان طالب مجموعة أي. راح أختار لهم كتاب وأعطيهم إياه. يس. نعم. شكرا جزيلا لكم طلاب، أنا أخذت الحضور مالتكم. طبعا أوكي، أخذت الحضور مالتكم. بس يعني هيك قلت لا. اوكي. اوكي.
شكرا جزيلا أستاذ.
اي ما
أنا
فهمت شيء؟ ما فهمت.
صار لي أسبوع والله يعني ليلي ما جاي أنام بكل معنى الكلمة. أفتح موديل أنام موديل، بكل وقت موديل، وتحديث على
أي.
صفحة الدرجات إن شاء الله.
هذا يس، هذا واحد يعني من الدراسات كارلين فيري، روبن فان دي فيو. اوكي، هذا دارس. اوكي، شوف هسه هنا بالعراقي ايش ماخذ قلت له. اوكي، قلت له. اوكي، قلت له، قلت له وقلت له، وماخذها محللها على اساس الفونولوجي CVVC او CVC. اوكي، هذا ان شاء الله تاخذوهم بالسنه الجايه. زين، باعوا شي يدرسون. اوكي، واحنا الاشخاص اللي يهتمون باللغه العربيه عجيبه، يعني عندنا هنا ما يحبوا. يقول انت شنو تدرس الا هذا؟ شوفوا ما شي يدرسون. اوكي، راكي قالت. واحنا هنا جماعتنا بالمجتمع النجفي يتعاركون وياه، اللي يقول قلت له هذا معادي، واللي يقول قلت هذا مو معادي. مو والقضية يعني هنا بالدراسات مالتهم يعني ماخذين هيك قضايا يعني شوينا
مو قلت يردون يخلي حرف الواو
سطحية أستاذة، يعني بالنسبة لي هي سطحية، يعني من واحد
أي.
يتابع أقل تفاصيل بالكلام.
اي، قصدي انه الاشياء اللي احنا نعتبرها تافهه وما ندرسها، زين الاخرين مهتمين بها. اكيد وائل تقدر تغادر. زين شكرا جزيلا لكم طلاب، شكرا لحضوركم، تقدرون تاخذون راحتكم في امان الله.
في امان الله استاذ.
شكرا جزيلا.